Hi everyone, and welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Amy and I have an unhealthy obsession with F1. First of all, I just want to apologize for being MIA for like a week and a half. I've been dealing with some shit in my personal life, so we're back now. Today is a little preview of the race weekend ahead to catch you up on all the things you need to know for the French Grand Prix. Let's start off with the basics. The track. The French Grand Prix takes place at Le Castellet at the circuit Paul Ricard, a circuit that can be very confusing due to the abundance of layouts it has available, yet F1 just haven't picked a good one. Anyway, this track stretches 5.8 kilometers and contains 15 corners, most notably the high-speed 290 kilometers an hour right-hander, and the following bend that can see drivers pull up to 5G. In terms of tyres, the teams will be running the C2, C3 and C4 tyres in the middle of the Pirelli range. And good news, we shouldn't be needing wet tyres as it's going to be hot and sunny in France this week. Now, in terms of who might win, we can take a look at the previous race results. Now, F1 has only recently returned to the circuit back in 2018 after a 28-year hiatus. Last year saw Red Bull and Max Verstappen taking the dub thanks to a tricky two-stop strategy that saw the race come down to the wire. Now, with the form he has shown this year, there is every possibility of Verstappen repeating this result. However, Mercedes have looked strong here in the past, and with a recent surge in performance, they could be a dark horse. And obviously, don't discount title contenders Ferrari coming off of a recent win in Austria. Now for a quick news recap going into this weekend. In case you are unaware, the new floor regulations that were meant to come into effect this weekend have been pushed back to the Belgium Grand Prix after the summer break to give the team some extra time to make sure they're complying with their restrictions. Over at Mercedes, young driver and Formula E world champion Nick de Vries will be subbing in for Lewis Hamilton during FP1 as part of the mandatory young driver program. AlphaTauri is also bringing some upgrades this weekend ahead of their driver Pierre Gasly's home race, who said in an interview, "We've gone for a major upgrade rather than lots of small ones. The new upgrade is focused on adding more load to the car as we were quite weak in the medium to high speed corners. Hopefully it will bring us more consistency and allow us to fight at the top of the midfield again." And finally, this weekend also sees Lewis Hamilton hit yet another major milestone in his career as it marks his 300th race weekend in the sport. This week's fun fact is dedicated to one of my favorite trophies in the entire sport. Yeah, it's pretty unique. The iconic Gorilla Trophy was designed by, and I'm 100% going to butcher this name, Richard Olsnick. The original Gorilla Trophy featured a 3-color pattern representing the French flag, but last year it was just a plain white trophy. Now, I can't exactly find why the French GP chose to go with this as the trophy or what symbolic meaning is behind it, but either way, I am here for it, and it's expected to make a return to the podium this year. To be honest, the French Grand Prix is not the most interesting race on the calendar. The layout can be a bit confusing and all the squiggly lines low-key give me a headache. But last year it kind of delivered, so I'm hoping with these new regulations and with the resurgence of Mercedes again this year, and with a slowly resurging Mercedes at the front again, we can see a close battle for the race, as well as with the tightly packed midfield. It should be interesting. Anyway, that brings this video to a wrap. Let me know your race predictions in the comments down below, as well as any suggestions you have for future installments of the race preview. And if you like the video, then like the video and press that red button to subscribe for more F1 and motorsport related content. And I will see you all in the next one. Laters.